Hey everyone, welcome to Nourish, Heal, and Thrive. This is my first interview, and Nourish, Heal, and Thrive it's a journey, right? And I say it's a weight loss, it's a health and weight loss journey beyond the scale. So we're going to do a lot more than talk about diet and exercise here. We're going to talk about transforming our lives for the better. And I love supporting you and I love bringing you on. And my friend Paul is a member here of this group, and he's done extremely amazing things. He's a transitional coach. And I'll just start by saying, hey, Paul, thank you for joining me today and being here and being the first interview in the group.
Thank you, Derek. It's quite an honor. I love watching you, how you're growing and trying new things, and the way you support everybody too. It's an inspiration. You've helped me along the way. I too, in part of my journey, have had those struggles of wanting to be a little thinner, wanting to get off meds, wanting to be comfortable in my own skin. Really is has been on my sheet for years and years. One of those things I just keep trying to increase, feeling comfortable, feeling my true self, safe for my true self to be available to the world. So it's really important, this kind of work. I went through all sorts of other of avenues to drop weight, um, from fad diets to extreme fasting, the medications. So about 5 years ago, I was probably 40, 50 pounds heavier, um, and had gone through years and years of therapy for other trauma stuff, and found that the weight was a protection for me. So the work you do, the work I do, and helping us redefine, reframe. There's so many words we get to use now, but the way this energy or work of literally downloading and updating our inner Google Maps. If you've ever been sent down a wrong road, if you've used one of these uh, map devices trying to go and you get turned down a cul-de-sac that's supposed to be a throughway, and that's so this it brought me so much hope, this kind of work, uh, and I never felt really emotionally better or hopeful after a talk therapy, say, where it's the top down work. And so this really is the more bottom up for me, how it's been made such an impact of really digging, flushing out, and then seeing where updates are appropriate, and then coding those in so that we actually have just a better foundation to operate in the world. So I'm so glad that you're out there sharing it. I hope I reach some people that I may resonate to. So we're all on this journey, and it's good that we're linking hands and going about this together.
Yeah, that's so cool. And I really appreciate all the work that you do. I mean, you've helped me in so many ways as well, and I really appreciate everything you do. Can you explain to the members of this group exactly, kind of the things you do and how you can help other people?
Um,
And maybe a little bit, go a little bit more in your story about, I mean, you told us a lot, but maybe what was like the biggest shift for you? What was the biggest thing that helped you change?
well, thanks for using the word shift, because my website is shiftfaster.com, um, because shift happens. So for me, it was really the structure of how I was going about life. Because I went when I would accomplish something, um, I would would finish something and then feel like, oh, well, I'm still missing something. So I never celebrated, even though I had wonderful accomplishments. And on the outside appeared that I was doing really well, married, beautiful family. But on the inside, there was just something. And I believe my approach to everything, even going to the great schools and moving to New York and then going to LA, things that people dream of doing, I was just like, well, yeah, it's still not enough. So I was approaching goals like they were going to fix me, which then put me on this pattern. So when I got to the end of it, or I got the degree, or I got the accomplishment, and I didn't feel completely fixed, which we never do, we never will, um, then it was seeking out. So then I was building this fix it muscle. So when a person has a big fix it muscle, the only way they could feel like they're accomplishing something is they're just fixing, 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 fixing. And you could spend the rest of your life trying to fix everything about yourself and actually never go after what you want and then feel good when you get there because this fix it muscle is so big that it needs to be fed more things to fix. So in a nutshell, I help people, and quite often when I meet with clients, they're really proud of their gold medal of everything they know that's wrong with them. And when I ask them, okay, well, what do you really want? Then they clam up. They go, because they're almost like, oh, I'm allowed, kind of like so. So part of my work, and I offer a class on Tuesdays where I just show up and we share a half hour, 45 minutes where we set up this practice, building the muscle of just saying out loud what we want, just because we want it. No justification, not to please mom, not to please dad, not to please a spouse, not, all these things which for many people are driving forces where that will take them so far. But for me, being a people pleaser, well, I'm getting more personal. So my struggle, being the ninth child and the youngest of a large family, I became a really good people pleaser. You know, so it really worked. It helped me stay alive growing up, helped me get invited along, helped me, make the most of that situation. But then at a certain point, it it stopped serving me, but I kept doing it, and then feeling the emptiness kind of grow, the resentments grow because I wasn't going after what I wanted. I was going after what I thought other people wanted, what I mean? So, you know, putting my big person pants on and confronting that, and helping other people do that gently, and then, updating and reframing everything people so the work helps us reduce resistance towards where we want to go, what we want to create. And so the goal is to get people uh, out of the fix it structure and into a creation structure. What is it you're creating this week, this month, this year? And I mean, even it for me, having ups and downs through my life, showering two days in a row, is can be a creation. Enjoying it instead of trying to fix it. It's just focus on, oh, okay, that would really create more satisfaction in my life if I showered regularly. You know, it, it's those kinds of things which, I kind of help people gently uh, discover, and if with, different healings and intuitive readings and things like that, so that they kind of arrive at it and then set some new uh, goals or projects or things where it will show them that because it's not a magic wand, unfortunately. Wish it was, but it helps people go do it anyway. I say, well, okay, you're still feeling a little resistant. Well, go do it anyway and show your body that it's survivable. And then that's the more we do that, just like we were talking earlier, the more we present ourselves out to the world, the easier it gets, the more we just get comfortable in our skin, and then we get to show the world, you know, who we really are and that we're up to some good stuff.
I love that. Thank you for sharing that, Paul. Especially the whole fix it thing, because it seems like we're always, or especially people that do this work are always trying to fix something. And it's like nothing's wrong with you. You just have to decide what you want to create and what you want to change. You know,
And the marketing companies in the world have it nailed down. They show the emotional impact on the other side of their products. If you've bought a lottery ticket recently and you go scan it and it's not the $1 million one, it doesn't say, sorry, you're a loser. It says, sorry, not a winner. They're still focusing, they're handling our focus on a winner. You're going to be a winner, 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 chicken dinner. So the powers that be already have this going on to our detriment to get us to spend more, consume more, uh, you know, repeat business, even the lottery. So it's building people's awareness too is a big mission, so that we'll have the awareness to be able to spot it when it's coming at us and not be subject to it, kind of just rise above it and then make the choices that best serve us, rather than what what serves all those other businesses out there and whatnot.
yeah, that's great. So what do you think for all the people that are watching, what's one step that they can take right now to start creating things that they want to create?
Oh, I'm getting tough questions. Really, just to relax and take an inventory. If they have a chance to watch this video, a lot more things went right in their life than wrong in their life. And just start really simple and just contemplate that. There's no bazillionaire 100 years ago that has all the benefits we have right now, all the power we have at our fingertips with a phone and the internet. There's so much. There's so much that already has been manifested. This is why I encourage people to, and this might be controversial, to let go of all this manifesting stuff and just settle down, focus on what you create, tap into that version of yourself that, and if you've had kids before, you get them this really cool gift and they open the gift, and you expect them to pull the toy out and just start going to town with the toy. And they spend the next hour playing with the box. This is the creative energy I'm talking about, where all those juices get let go and focus. So that's the kind of place where we're going to have a lot more fun creating, because and create from a point where it's just because you love to do it, just because you want to do it. And that's what that kid's doing. That's playing with the box that the toy came in, that instead of the toy. And me as a parent, I remember being frustrated with my child. How does my child not know the difference between the box and the toy? And it's just like that kind of awareness. If we can just be aware of those moments and then enjoy enjoy playing with the box. Enjoy that walk. Don't and take things less personally. Um, you know, it, when you're walking and you notice a sunset or a beautiful tree, that's already been manifested for our benefit. There's nothing we could do to that sunset to make it any better. We had nothing to do with it. We get to just step back and enjoy it and just be in awe as much as you can, and you'll get better at being in awe about what's around you, whether it's the stars in the sky or a flower, and work that muscle as often as possible. Um, and that will get you moving towards the kid that's willing to play with the box that the toy came in, and it has as much value as the toy itself.
Yeah, that's amazing. Thank you, Paul. How can people get a hold of you, or if they want to talk to you? They can definitely, if you're watching, leave a comment want, if you have questions for Paul or myself. But Paul, is there any other way that you want them to contact
Shift
you? Reach
faster.
out?
Sure, sure. Thank you. Shiftfaster.com. And then I'll put in once this is posted, I'll put in an invite to my Facebook group where I'll be posting the link for my um, Tuesday free class at 11 a.m. on Tuesdays. More to come, as things progress, but that's what I'm offering right now. And there's other uh, packages from my website. You can choose to have a discovery call with me or buy a package of 3 sessions with me, and then we'll be in touch. We'll be DM me after that, or before. So look forward to meeting everybody.
So cool. So we'll put those links in the comments and you'll be able to check those out. Paul, is there anything that you'd like to say before we wrap this up?
Just great job, Derek. I'm really proud of you. This is awesome. I'm look forward to your next interviews. I will tune in, and I'm sure you're going to benefit the planet. Yeah. So the best thing we can do for the planet is to work on ourselves. So let's keep doing that.
Right. Thank you so much, Paul. And thank you everybody for watching. And stay tuned. We got more interviews coming up. And if you want to be interviewed, let me know. Just you can put interview in the comments here and I'll do it. But there's also a welcome post that you should put interview in. And I like to highlight everybody in the group and we're here to serve. So if you want to be highlighted, let me know. And thank you, Paul. And definitely everyone watching, check out what Paul has to offer. He's got a great website and Facebook group and some great classes coming up. So, check those out and we'll see everybody later. Have a
Thanks,
good
Derek.
one.
Everybody.